Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. And they'll give it to the back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build-up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught near the sticks. It's strong. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
A gain makes it second and medium. Hand off to the single back. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's third down for the offense. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down.
No! No!
Third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll run it from the gun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the left. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work, are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks clear. Ends.
Oh, that was a touchdown. Oh,
Play by this offense. Big game.
In the
see.
game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, to give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Handoff in a single back formation. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
That was a touchdown.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The offense now operating in empty. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The ball is loose. Looks like the offense will cover it there.
Oh my God.
Here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Punt over the middle. It's Hamilton. And the Tar Heels come up to the line in the hurry-up.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become
Oh, come on.
And especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
See, that was hard.
That's the incompletion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Chris, we're all
Wow, that was a horrible pass.
Offense, how many points, how many yards? Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Looking to chuck it again. Tries to get it to the running back. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a
See, that was a bad pass.
Long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense
Oh my God, that was my bad.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage. And this defense comes up with that big interception.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space. Still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the 2nd down play. Single back takes the handoff. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Complete to the right side. Breaks
what in the world?
45. Oh, and nothing.
Wow.
They're not going to get him.
What was that?
Touchdown, Wolverines. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
It's like my people just slow down.
Athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Ball carrier finding open space. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that, and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man.
Oh, what was...
Did not get picked off.
It's been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down.
Jeez, I wasn't even throwing it to him.
Nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down. They're going to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Come on, man.
Receivers that if the ball hits your hands, you're supposed to bring it in. But it's hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you like that.
Second down. We're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he...
What are these passes, man?
Third down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw again. Launching it. fired into a tight window and picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Hands off to the left.
Oh!
Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first.
Wow.
Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Second down and goal upcoming. That's a design quarterback.
No!
Behind the line, it's a loss of 2. Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
Oh, no, no, no.
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just
I knew that was coming.
Executing, doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Point after, knocked right through. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Breaking free at the 35.
Oh!
Pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's past the marker, still on his feet. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And the Tar Heels will come to the line to run the hurry up. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He's going to take off. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Yards, so 2nd and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds his target, and it's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And the Tar Heels looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Handoff from the shotgun.
Oh, come on.
At the 4, offense in great scoring position here.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2? Tight end goes in motion. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he'll be brought down.
But they got to be thinking about a touchdown here. And I know it's 4th down, but because of the hole that they've dug themselves here in this first half, you got to consider taking a chance here and putting a touchdown up on the board. I think it's worth it.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design.
Got him! Got him!
Touchdown, UNC. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Powers through. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Takes the handoff. It's strong. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The short completion of the tight end. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Oh!
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Jeez.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. They'll take a deep shot.
Got him.
Oh, that one's...
Got him. Ah! Got him.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Back in motion now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. Extending the play now. He's found some room at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
It's a quarterback keeper. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the Tar Heels looking to keep this drive moving. And they'll use the ground game here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's got it for a big gain. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. It'll be a first down. And the Tar Heels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the handoff when the Jets sweep. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
How about this on 1st and goal? A receiver. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
If you're going to throw the ball this close to your own goal line, you got to go to the quick game to get the ball out fast to give your quarterback a chance. Otherwise, consider running the football. Something different from sitting back and holding the ball and giving the defense a chance to come up with a big sack.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. You can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Pre-snap motion from the offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man.
Dang!
Off in the end zone. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game.
That was, oh, I did not do that.
Playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They're going to run it. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Man, that was a bad pass.
It's a run to the left.
Oh, no. No.
The clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down.
Got him!
Home making a sack there.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime.
Let's go defense.
They look like a different group here.
Come on, Miss.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt.
Ah, that's it.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Get some space.
I couldn't turn. I couldn't spin. I couldn't spin.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big.
I had to spin. I was ready.
Man, for me, as a
I was ready.
Game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end.
Boom!
It's caught downfield. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. And someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Tar Heels line up with a first and goal. And there's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
Oh, I seen him. I seen him. Oh, I seen him. My bad. My bad.
Sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Come on, I was passing it.
QB just ran out of options. He decides to take matters into his own hands and takes off on that scramble. I thought he might come close to getting it to the end zone. Comes up just a little bit short.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looks like he didn't get the snap off.
That's fine.
That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that is no good. After the miss, there's
that is such BS.
Well, that's going to go down
But okay.
as an empty possession for this offense.
That is such BS.
He's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no.
Gee, I cannot believe I missed that. Even to kill the clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That was a wrong play. That was my fault.
I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and his quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45.
Come on, y'all.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
On first down, they'll keep he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back
killing the clock.
Monster day and continues.
Jeez, Jonathan, you're going to kill the clock on me.
Warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And they heave it deep downfield.
Oh, got him. Got him.
Going the other way, can they catch him? Across midfield.
Oh, no.
Sets up the offense.
Let's go, Childress. You threw that ball straight to me.
The playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with
He said,
Now you
give me that.
A chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Quick throw, testing the middle. And he's got it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but he's past the mark. And the Tar Heels looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Got him.
It looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
First down, baby.
A flag on
First down.
this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Defensive penalty sets up a 1st and 5 for the offense. Heading left after the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff running right. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone.
Touchdown! Touchdown!
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
Here comes the point after attempt.
That would have tied the game right there. That would have tied the game.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Oh, Jesus.
The onside kick works
He touched it.
Here.
He touched it.
To accept the penalty.
Oh. That's horrible. He touched it first.
1st down. Testing the right side here. Breaks loose now into the open field.
Got him. So they did that. Dang.
Big gain. 1st and goal. They play this right. They can pretty much.
Jeez, man.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. And the same runner's got it again.
Oh!
Brings it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Sam Bam Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
Yeah, let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, that's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. It's very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
This game is crazy.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
So, I'll get cheated like crazy.
On the kickoff is
It's all good, though.
out the back of the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot.
Oh!
Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot.
Out of bounds. Out of bounds. Wow. You caught that mug straight out of bounds.
He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round.
Challenge? Nope. Okay.
Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Looking for some space. It's strong.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That player moved a little.
Offside, but I mean, false start.
Pretty easy call for the head coach.
That's crazy, man.
Important second down play coming up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot.
Oh.
Incomplete on the final.
Damn.
Wrap up the win. Of course, in the playoffs,
Wow.
survive and advance. This is
Wow.
a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit,
Man, that's crazy. And I had a better offense. Jeez. Wow. Great game, great game.